Um, I'm on Dilaudid for the pain, and I would have to say that I'm comfortable and it's doing what it needs to do. And plus, it makes me really really drowsy, which I like because it's kind of like what else is there to do? Might as well just rest and sleep. Um, let's see. So I woke up. My throat was just really, not really sore, but just like really dry. And I just kind of felt like I had to keep like clearing my throat. And I mean, yeah, just like everything felt super dry. So they gave me some ice chips after a few minutes. I didn't have any nausea at all. I mean, I felt from that standpoint, I felt great when I woke up. No, no, you could have given me a cheeseburger right then and I would have been fine. Um, so yeah, they gave me the ice chips and then they, let's see, at that all I did was just kind of lay there and they're just like monitoring my vital signs and stuff like that. And they said I was doing really well. I was chatting with the nurses a little bit just about I overheard people talking about going somewhere on some vacation or something, and so we were talking about the beach and whatnot. So that was nice. And then after a while, they said that I was fine, I was ready to go. They were just waiting on a room for me, and so I think I was in recovery for about an hour ish. Not really totally aware of time, but they were really good about calling my husband and keeping him updated about everything that was going on. And I could hear them talking to him on the phone at one point, saying that I was doing really well, and that they're just waiting on a room for me. And then I heard them give him the room number when they did have the room, and so he was just going to meet me up there. So let's see. I'm trying to think. When did they put? I don't think they put the compression. No, they put the compression things on my legs before when I was in the pre-op room. I'm trying to think when I think they turned them on in recovery. And so they alternate, one leg goes and then the other leg goes, and I don't mind them at all. It's kind of nice. It's kind of like a massage for your leg because they don't go super tight, and they're just, I don't mind them at all. I remember some videos of people that I'd watched. They would say how they were really hot and itchy and it just kind of bugged them, but mine aren't bugging me at all. So got up to my room, and I didn't have to do a thing. They scooted me over to my bed, and then the nurse came in and did an assessment, listened to my lungs, checked out the incisions on my belly, which I still haven't checked it all out, but I think there's 3. And then I've got a catheter in, and it's not bothering me at all. I mean, I can't even tell that it's there. So that's really nice because I've been chugging the fluids, and there's no way I could be getting up to the bathroom like that. So I'm really thankful for the catheter. What else? Okay, so they put on like some hospital stretchy underwear things on me, and put a pad on me just in case I had any bleeding, which I haven't. And yeah, so then I was just kind of, when I got up to the room, my husband and my son and my daughter-in-law were there waiting for me, and so got to talk to them. And then my husband had to leave and go back to work and do some things, and so my son and daughter-in-law just stayed with me, and so I was just chatting with them, and I was I was super, super drowsy. And so like if I didn't talk for a couple of minutes, then I would just kind of like zone out. I kept my eyes closed a lot, and I could hear conversations, and I would respond, but I had my eyes closed. But no, it was good. I've haven't been uncomfortable, so I just kind of relaxed for the afternoon, and they wanted me to just still have clear liquids. They were just, I think they were concerned about nausea and stuff, but I wasn't having any problems with it. And so finally, then at dinner time, they let me have a full dinner. So I had chicken and mashed potatoes and green beans and carrots and a fruit cup. The way that they do food here at this hotel, yeah, it's a hotel, at this hospital, is they do room service, and so they have a menu, and you can just pick whatever you want from the menu, and you just call it in, and then they bring it up to you. And so I ate the whole thing. I didn't have any nausea. Also had some iced tea, and I mean the food, it wasn't great. It wasn't even good, but it was food, and I ate it, and it was nice. And then let's see, I was alone at that point because my son and daughter-in-law they were having a date night, so that was nice that they got to do that. And so I was alone there for a while then, while I had my dinner and everything. And then my husband came in a little bit later, and he brought me a Frosty from Wendy's. That tasted really good. So yeah, so I've just been relaxing. And then the shift change of the nurses happened around 7 o'clock. They do 12-hour shifts here. So the night nurse came in, and they said that the goal for tonight was to have me sit up in a chair. Get up and go sit in a chair in my room. And so I'm like, oh yeah, no problem. Well, when I went to actually get up, whoa, I was super weak and dizzy, and it took pretty much everything I had to push myself off the bed and just pivot and sit down in a chair. So I'm really glad that I've been on bed rest and just taken it easy, because I really couldn't have done anything else. And so I sat up for probably, I'm going to say probably close to 30 minutes. My daughter she came in after she got off work, and so she hung out with me this evening. So that was nice. She helped me. I brushed my teeth and washed my face and just kind of freshened up a little bit. And so that was nice. And then yeah, I was like, okay, I've had enough of this. I'm ready to get back in bed. So they helped me get back in bed, and again, it was hard just doing that, but I managed it. Then the nurse did the nighttime assessment on me and said that the incisions looked good, and I wasn't bleeding at all, and that everything looks good. I'm looking forward to breakfast in the morning. They have quite an extensive breakfast menu, so I plan on taking advantage of that. Let's see. Seems like I was going to say something else. Oh, I'll get my catheter out then in the morning, and then that's when they want me to start walking around. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully I'll have a little bit more strength and won't be quite so woozy. I think they're gonna let me have my pain medicine through the night, which I'm gonna go ahead and take one right now. So there we go, and see, then the green light goes off, and so like I immediately get the pain medicine. And yeah, that's it. I'm doing good. I'm so relieved that this is over with. It's been a really pleasant experience. The staff, everybody's been so nice and friendly, and I'll be ready to go home tomorrow. So I will check in with you then once I get home. So bye.